Question 955. Camel toes are famously designed to prevent sinking too deep. What other minor adaptations do you think we could benefit from given the current dry spell?
It's not dry where I live. So, flippers? Gills?
Camel's humps because they store water.
That's
all right. Assuming it's dry. Assuming it's dry where I live. I want to be able to smell water underground. That would be cool.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not very practical though, is it?
Nice.
Well, I suppose it would be if we were in a desert.
All I need is a spade, man.
I was going to say, where I live, it's practical.
Yeah.
My landlord had to go down 560 feet to hit water for her well.
Holy crap.
Actually, I'll just correct myself on that. They don't store water. I was wrong.
What state are you in?
I'm in the high desert.
Oh, okay.
I love my natural aqueduct. Our tap water's awesome.
But I mean, the US is one of those places that's really screwing itself with its underground water, isn't it?
No.
I thought it was. I thought most of the underground stuff was going.
The big aquifer
oligarchies.
From Canada.
Well, easy for you to say.
Aquifer runs from Canada down to Texas. Is drying up fast. They've been overusing it for so
I'm
many
sure
years.
I remember reading something like it would take 500 years of rain now
for it to recharge. Yeah.
Oh well, if that includes the one under Memphis, then I'm fucked.
That's why I've chosen to live in the Great Lakes region and will not move out. We've got lots and lots and lots of water, and you can't have any.
We have lots and lots of water. It's just very deep. Far down.
Yeah.
It's in cacti.
There's going to be serious water wars. There are going to be very serious water wars in the next generation or two.
I think you might be right.
No.
Well, no, I think the problem you've got is if you're rich, there's not going to be. At the end of the day, water is only a problem if you don't have energy. You know, we can desalinate,
that's why
no
in
problem.
Tank Girl, the only corporation left is Water and Power.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Paul Blogs 2 has tweeted me 2 stickers, one for $3.99 with a cup of coffee, which is more than needed, and a how's it going for $4.99. Thank you very much. Nearly says, I think a third nipple could be a benefit to all humankind. Where would the third nipple go?
I think it would be weird at first, but I'd adapt and overcome and join it.
You could have it on the neck.
I think it'd be fine.
You could have it on the neck.
Most people who have extra nipples, they're near where nipples generally are.
Spoken by people
Again,
who
I live in the fucking South. I've seen weird shit.
Julie, that was all. They were all speaking as people who have never experienced boob sweat.
Yeah, well, there is that too. Fair enough.
I was reading all about bras that wick boob sweat away.
Well, I'm sorry, B was not.
Excuse me, Jenny?
B was not.
Well,
it may not be as grandiose, but I know what boob sweat is. It's just a lot less area to cover.
All right.
A lot less.
It just means it shows through the outfit quicker.
I can only see you down to about here. So, how would I know anything? I've never met you.
No, Dave, I'm still perky. There's no showing through for me.
Now, Beth, you're just teasing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Julie.
That's okay. I'll live.
Ola says the USA
old.
does.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, fuck off. If yours are old, mine are old too. Don't say that.
I stopped perky a long time ago. In fact, I bruised my knee.
You know when I was young. Speaking of boobs, when I was younger, I went to my mother and I said, "You did not distribute evenly." And she said, "What?" And I said, "Well, the oldest sister's here, the next one's here, and then what the fuck?"
Yeah.
And we laughed about it. Now that I'm older, I'm like, "Thank you, Mom."
I know.
Didn't want him anyways. I just didn't realize it.
Oh yeah, yeah. The older I get, the more happy I am to be a B cup. It's fine.
How exactly did an
problem.
innocent camel toe conversation turn into boobs?
You asked about third nipples. That's how. You can't even keep up with your own questions, Dave. I'm the one who hasn't slept yet.
Well, to be fair, it was somebody in the chat who initiated it.
Oh, seriously? Oh, it was nerdy. Dave, I owe you an apology. Nerdy, I owe you what the fuck?
Orla says the USA does have a problem with polluting its rivers, and then you've got companies like Nestle that are using resources like for next to nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And Joe says, I used to live near an aquifer that had spigots for the public to come and fill up containers to take home. I miss it. Eddard says, camel toes are always a good sight. A bit of wetness couldn't do any harm. No idea what he means.
Oh, yeah, me neither.
I would say having the ability to store water in your body. Like, if I'm gonna have a gut anyways, it might as well store water for me like a camel.
I mean, I can do that.
But humans require much more water than a camel does. We need at least a half gallon a day, minimum.
You carry a half gallon in your gut.
The trouble with
half a gallon is nothing.
The trouble with my
the grand scheme of your body.
Trouble with my gut is that even if water gets in there, it begins a fermenting process.
You get drunk on water?
Honey, that's not water, it's beer. It's different.
He doesn't know the difference. Ola says, and you have problems with places like Flint. It's not the only one that has a problem, where they supposedly treated water is contaminated.
Oh, no, Flint is a nightmare.
It's completely screwed.
Yeah, Flint is completely fucked.
They say that humans are what percentage water do they say that we are?
70, I think, but I don't know.
70%?
That's random.
So that means if you're a 200-pound person, that 140 pounds of you is water. How many
I don't know how well it applies when it's fat involved.
It's about 8 pounds per gallon, so that's
well, but it's not distributed.
1 3/4 water per no.
It's Monday morning, Jenny. Why are we doing math?
Somebody do that math. They say the world's overpopulated and we have a water shortage. And the water shortage partially due to there's too many people who are retaining that water.
You need to read June.
No,
they know how to deal with it.
That's not how water in the human body works.
No.
Let's move on.
Right.
Let's not talk about water anymore.
No. Right. Jefferson Spatchcock says, I mean, for most men, the 2 nipples they have are superfluous, so a third probably wouldn't matter.
I disagree with that, and I'll ask the men on the panel how they feel about it. Do you think your nipples are superfluous? Like, have you never enjoyed anyone doing anything to your nipples? Men.
I don't know what you're talking about. Completely superfluous.
The answer to that is no, I've never enjoyed it.
Why not?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, sorry, Jeff. I'm sorry about that.
Not even as a place to put those clamps?
You shouldn't be able to see those from here. Are they in the shot? God damn it. What else is in the shot? Fuck me running.
No. She's just messing with you. You can't see it. You're fine.
All right. Well, there's a pillow over everything now. So.
And I was referring to Dave's anyway.
No, I just.
Julie is on a roll
I'm
this
kidding.
morning.
I'm not, though. Is the thing. Like, if it wouldn't get Dave's channel shut down, I'd be like, hey, but I don't want to do that to you guys. It's too early anyway.
Well,
No, nothing enjoyable.
I almost came on here naked, since that's the thing lately. People are doing naked streams.
Jen has my eternal gratitude and admiration.
And Jer says, what do you mean by dry spell? Well, I was implying the movement towards increased global temperatures, but you can interpret it any way you wish.
Well, and the thing about here, though, like right now, we're a subtropical environment. So if it gets warmer, we'll end up being a tropical environment, which means we'll go from having winter to having a rainy season. So that's just what I meant by
mosquitoes!
Oh yeah, more mosquitoes, more Zika virus, more malaria, more all that.
Not just more mosquitoes, bigger mosquitoes.
Well, you can already be fined. More West Nile. You can already be fined in Memphis for having standing water anywhere near near your property or anything.
Last year was the
really
first year we got what?
Is this really going to be a blooming issue in the coming years? Considering if most of us are going to be dead by next year anyway.
Oh wow, we're
1%.
cheerful. I feel you, Jeff, but
that's all. Right. Well, we'll not have lost here. Nerdy says Nerdy is innocent. He's not.
You're not.
Nerdy.
I'm watching you, Nerdy.
If that's not bad enough, Trump signed an executive order saying big companies no longer have to seek special permission for when their projects will harm the environment.
Oh,
do you know what? I am impressed with Orla's ability to stay on point in the face of multiple boob conversations. To which point, Math Pig adds, I do like Manders. Chad says, sorry I'm late for the conversation, I like all boobs. Orla, however, according to Purple, because he did it that way, it can be overturned more easily in court. Sorry, got carried away.
What? Who said they like all boobs?
Chad.
No, it was
Chad, I have a question. Could you refine that, please? You like all boobs? Does that mean memory type or intellectually?
As I said, Jefferson Spashcott says, whoever gets the presidency will probably spend most of their time unwinding what Trump's done, provided he doesn't get re-elected. This is the problem. I think the next president is. I think it's going to be basically the next presidency is going to be a wasted presidency.
Can you just not talk about?
I don't.
Can you just? I need. God damn it.
And I'm not even.
Yeah,
and I'm not even. I'm not even
keep
convinced
this a happy, non-stressful, less doomful stream.
We're dying of a virus. Water wars have already been mentioned, and now Trump's getting reelected. I can only take so much.
The worst part of it is.
I'm gonna start drinking before work.
I tried to lighten the mood with nipple clamps, but no, you just had to go back to Trump.
All right, so the rest of the chat catches up with us here. We'll skip over that.
Next question.
Chad says, not my thing, I'm more of a dom. And we've caught up. Right. No, we've only got 2 alterations.
And then I said, same, Chad.
Oh, wait a minute. Chad's a dom?
Well, then Chad can use them on someone.
Cool.
That's what
Sammy.
you do when you're... Never mind.
Say something, Sammy. Right, I hear you now.
I was also keeping quiet on this question.
Why?
Hold my tongue.
How
Well,
many
all
nipples
that
have you got?
camel toes and moisture was getting me a little bit excited, but in answer to the question, I think just any extra major organs. So if I could have an extra set of lungs that my smoke didn't inhale into. So when I get inevitable emphysema or lung cancer, I could, just switch on the good pair. Or if our brains regenerated instead of getting old and dementia, or
2 hearts would be nice.
2 hearts
we have 2 of almost everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know how many times I've said that? How come we don't have 2 hearts?
I don't know. I want to be a Time Lord.
Fuck.
We need
Your
2
liver
hearts.
regenerates. You have
Some
2
people
kidneys,
do.
You have 2 lungs. You can live with 1. Most important organ next to your brain, 1.
Because when it's duplicated, it tends to lead to more complications.
They're getting close to being able to grow you a new heart, so that's not bad.
Oh, that's nice.
And lungs too.
Good. I'll need one in about 10 or 15 years. From all smoking,
but even
so
if they give you even if they grow you a new heart, that doesn't solve the communication problem. We can't connect a heart up to the brain.
What? Shut up, Dave. We were being positive, Mr. Nancy.
Yeah, and also, Dave, if that's true, then heart transplants don't work. What do you mean?
If they use a pacemaker.
Oh, if they wait, so
you have a
can't
heart
have
transplant.
a pacemaker if you've had a heart transplant?
No. If you have a heart transplant,
the problem
you've got to have a
is the rhythm being correct with a yes.
Your brain doesn't control right now. Your brain controls your heart.
Sorry, I've only known one person who had heart transplant, and he He
There's this
lived
new
for
nerve
10 years
bundle they have
after.
to cut. There's this nerve bundle they
That's
have to
pretty
cut
good.
Yeah.
for the transplant, and nerves don't regenerate like that,
Yeah.
like other tissues. So
Okay. We're getting there with
pacemakers
nerves.
required.
But...
The part that sucked is he was 13 when he got the new heart, so he was
Shit.
a week. He died a week before his second birthday.
Oh.
22nd birthday, sorry.
Gonna say, is he aging backwards?
No, I'm sorry. It was my first nephew who died a week before his second birthday. I get confused. There's a lot of dead people. A lot of fucking dead people. Let's
There's a
move on.
lot of dead people, Dave.
We're meant to be keeping it light.
Try and get her to keep track.
Well, in
6:40
answer to
in the
Julie's
morning.
earlier
Whatever.
question, then, if I had the choice, Julie, I would be covered in nipples.
Aw. Thank you, Sammy. That made me feel better.
They'd have to make custom clamps.
No, I'm
No, you just buy
sensitive,
extra
Dave.
sets.
Right?
You can mix it up. It could be more like a collage, if you will.
You just play
You-
dot to
you can
dot
get
with
the-
your
you can
finger.
get- You can get the clamps in various tension strengths.
This is true.
You know, they can have like teeth on them, or they can have like a padded bar.
Yeah, I'm
They
too
don't
sensitive for
necessarily
the
have to
teethy
be
one.
mean and nasty.
So are we going to need a nipple clamps episode?
No.
Yes.
I'm
No,
so
I
good
don't
at...
think. I don't think we have answered anything helpful in this.
I don't
question.
understand why people need nipple clamps, anyways.
That's
Doesn't your
fun.
partner have teeth? That's
Good
The
what
point.
they're
point
there
is you
for.
can't keep the pressure on whilst you're doing something else with your hands in your mouth.
Well, you don't know me, Dave, so don't judge.
How many arms have you got?
2 hands and a mouth. Just
Yeah.
saying.
Dave is experienced.
Sorry, Julie. I
Cool.
apologize.
No, it's okay. I'm just intrigued.
Called practice, Dave.
I'm having lovely images in my head. It's fine. Thank you, B.
Boy, I can't believe all this dirty
You're
mouth
welcome,
stuff going on,
sweetheart.
and it's not me.
As well, just the ability, to with a little finger put a little bit of pressure on both is quite useful.
Indeed.
If you enjoyed that, please hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. If you think you've got a better answer or just want to tell us how wrong we are, leave a comment down below. Subscribe down here for new questions every day, and make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss out on our live shows. If you click over here, you'll see our latest upload. Over here, for what YouTube thinks you'll love the most. And finally, for a complete playlist of all our currently released questions, click here.